that can be changed. Those are known as variables. And constant are the
Yeah.
terms which remain, which do not change. For example, I write all the numbers, like I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 7, I have 10, I have negative 10, I have negative 11, etc. These shall all be constants, even the decimal numbers. All of these will be constants. Okay, 0
Yeah.
0.1, 0 0.3, negative of decimals number 0 0.7. So basically all the natural numbers are regarded as constants. They are not going to change the value, but variables are all the letters. For example, you have X, Y, Z, A, B, C, etc. Any letter of the English alphabet will be counted as variable. Now, what is the use of
Yeah.
the constant and variable? Let's consider a term. In an equation, we have 7x. So in the 7x, on changing the value of x, this entire term will be changed, right? Okay, what
Yeah,
is
ma'am.
over here? 7 is a
Coefficient.
yeah, it is a coefficient, but right now we haven't reached up till there. We are not studying about coefficients. I'll tell you that thing later, but right now here it is a constant.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
It is a constant. And what is x? X is a variable,
Variable.
right? So now if I change the value of the variable, let's consider x is 1. So if x is 1, this whole term shall become 7. 7 into 1 will become 7 only. If
Yeah.
x is 3, if I change the value of x to 3 now, the term shall become 21. And
Yeah, ma'am.
if x is 5, the term shall again change and become
35.
25. Okay, so what are we trying to do right here is that we are trying to just see that on changing variable, the entire value of the term changes. So it is directly dependent on the variable. But the constant remains fixed. It is a fixed value. We cannot change the constant. Okay, is this much clear to
Yeah,
you?
ma'am.
Okay, good. So this is the concept of constant and variables. Now we shall be studying. Okay, what is the meaning of an equation?
An equation is formed by variable. Without variable, it cannot be formed.
If I write 2 plus 3 is 5, is this not an equation?
Yeah, ma'am. Because we need variable. Any variable after 2.
No, this is also an equation. Equation is basically, um, equation means a mathematical statement which should be correct. Okay, that is an equation, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
In chemistry also, in science also, we have various equations. They do not have specifically any variables. Equation is not bound to variable. There is no relation of equation with variable. I'm just simply asking the meaning of equation. Equation is basically any mathematical term, mathematical statement. It is known as an equation, right? Like you had 2 plus 3 is 5, so this is a correct equation. That means it is a correct statement. That means it is an equation.
Yeah.
Okay, see now we have two things in an equation. The first thing is the LHS and the next is RHS.
Yeah.
Okay, what is
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
RHS and what is the LHS?
RHS means right hand side and LHS means left hand side.
Yeah, so basically in an equation like this, equation has an equal to sign. So the number lying to the right side of this equal to sign is termed as RHS, and the terms lying to the left hand side are referred to as LHS. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
so in order to balance an equation, that means for any equation to be correct, the LHS should be equal to the RHS.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, it should always be equal. Okay, if LHS is not equal to RHS, so is the equation correct?
No, ma'am.
Obviously, it is not correct. Very simple things. Is this much clear to you?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now I shall be giving a few practice questions. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay, now it is important before practicing some questions. It is important that we also learn like building equations. We have two things. We have a statement and we have a mathematical equation. and both of these are interchangeable, right? We can convert
yeah,
each other in form into the other one. Like you have 7 subtracted from a number gives 5. So this is a mathematical statement, right? In order to
yeah.
convert it into an equation, I will have to write an equation. How will I write it? So first of all, I have 7 is being subtracted from a number. Now that number I do not know. So if you do not know any value, just consider it as a variable. So any number it can be. It can be X, it can be Y, it can be Z, it can be anything. Okay, any variable. Just write accordingly. And 7 is being subtracted from this. So will I write X minus 7 or 7 minus X?
7, x minus 7.
X minus 7, because whenever we are subtracting numbers, the number which is written after from will be written first, like a number, this is written after this from, so it will be written first. Okay, so you write X minus 7. What is X minus 7 giving you?
Yeah, x minus 7, 5.
5. Okay, so I have converted this thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Now let's do the opposite. I have 7x minus 2 gives you 3.
Yeah,
Okay, this 7x is equals to 42. Okay,
yeah.
so now I have to write this equation in the form of a statement. How will I do? I have a number multiplied with 7 is giving me 42. So I can write a number when multiplied by 7 gives me 42.
42. Yeah,
So I can do these things.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So now I shall be giving you a few statements. You have to form the equations. Right.
Yeah,
So the first statement is the sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. The second is if you subtract 5 from 6 times a number, you get 7.
yeah,
1/4 of m is 3 more than 7. And the last is 1/3. Okay, now look here. The first one is
yeah,
saying the sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. So first of all, it is written sum of. That means there are more than one numbers, right? Sum of.
yeah.
So 3 times x. What is 3 times x?
3x,
Yeah. And which is the next number?
11,
Yeah. So I'll just add 3x plus 11. What will it give me?
32.
Yeah. 32. So this is clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Please do these one. Do these 3 on your own.
Ma'am, is there fourth question down? Can you scroll it down? Is there fourth question?
Just give me a second.
Oh. One third. I can't see that one. Question full means the right side is not clear.
It is written 1/3 of a number plus 5 is 8.
Yeah, plus. Yes, ma'am. I'm done.
Yes. Give me the
Yeah,
answer.
the first answer is 3x plus 11. The second one, you can choose any variable. 3m minus 5 is equal to 7.
It's 6 times.
Oh,
6m minus 5 is equals to 7. Okay. Next one.
no, ma'am. Yeah, yeah. Then 1/4 of m is 3 more than 7. 1/4 m by 3 minus 7.
1/4 of m. So what does 1/4 of m mean? M by 4,
Yeah,
right? M by 4 is 3 more than 7. Okay, what does 3 more than 7 mean? Um, do you know? Try to
yeah.
analyze this thing. 3 more than 7.
Like 3 times more than 7.
No, that if you subtract 7 from it, 3 will be left.
Yeah,
Okay, that is why it is 3 more than 7. Because on subtracting 7, you are getting 3. Okay, next one. 1/3 of a number plus 5 is 8.
yeah. 1/3 of um ma'am, I think y by 3 plus no not no. Yeah, y by 3 plus 5.
Is 8.
Yeah,
Okay, so good. Now we shall be moving ahead. I will give you equations. You have to convert them into statements. Okay. The first is x minus 5 gives you 9. The second is 5p gives you 20. The third is 3n plus 7 gives you 1. And the fourth is m by 5 minus 2 gives you 6.
yeah. Then, ma'am,
Okay, so what are your answers?
yeah, the first one is 5 subtracted from a number
Hmm.
gives you 9.
Okay, good.
The second one, uh, 5p is equal to 20. 5 times p gives you 20.
Okay.
Then 3n plus 7 is equal to 1. 3 and a number added to 7 gives 1.
3 times a number added to 7 gives 1. Okay.
Yeah, 3 times. 3 times. Then 1/5 of a number is subtracted by 2 gives 6.
Um, Whenever we write subtraction, you will write 1 by 5 of a number subtracted from, no, see, the number which comes after from is written first. So you'll write 2 subtracted from 1/5 a number. 2
Yeah,
subtracted
from
from
1/5 a number. Yeah,
gives 6. Okay,
yeah,
good. Now let's move ahead. We have we have an example.
yeah, ma'am.
This is a word problem. Okay, so
Yeah, ma'am.
Raju's father's age is 5 years more than you have to form a statement for this,
Yeah,
equation for this.
okay, ma'am.
Harmain, are you able to do the question?
Yes, ma'am. But here we have to form the statement or equation.
You have to form the equation. The statement is already given to you.
Yeah,
Tell me what is your answer?
yeah, ma'am.
See, it's written Raju's father's age is 5 years more than three times Raju's age. So first of all, let's assume Raju's age be X. Okay, so if Raju's age
Yeah,
is X and Raju's father age is given 44 years old, and it is also given that Raju's father's age means 44 is equal to how much? 5 years more than three times Raju's age. So 5 years more. So more means to add and less means to subtract. So it's written more. We will add 5 years. 5 plus 3 times Raju's age, 3x. Simple. Or write it as 3x plus 5 gives you 44.
oh,
You get it?
yeah, ma'am.
If you're not able to solve the question, you can ask me. There is no problem. You don't have to just keep doing the question, even if you don't know.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, look here. Now the next question we have is a shopkeeper sells mangoes in two types of boxes. One is a small box and other is a larger one. Large.
Yeah,
See, so you have been given a situation where a shopkeeper is selling two types mangoes in two kinds of boxes. One of the boxes is a larger one and the other is a smaller box. Okay, so it is given that the larger box, the number of mangoes in the larger box, how much it is? It is um, as many as eight small boxes plus four loose mangoes. So let us consider that the small box is containing X mangoes. Okay,
yeah,
let's consider that number of mangoes in small box is X. So if the number of mangoes in the small box is X, the number of mangoes in large boxes as many as eight small boxes. That means eight small boxes will be 8x plus four loose mangoes plus four mangoes and it is equal to 100.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, can you do this? Do you understand?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So this way we can form equations out of statements and vice versa. Now I shall be teaching you methods of solving an equation. Okay, and also, okay, before solving the equation, I'll teach you one thing. Okay, let's consider we have equation over here. In this column, I'll write the equation. In this column, I will write the value for the equation. And here you have to tell me that is the equation being satisfied or not.
Yeah,
So the first one is x plus 3 is 0. X is 3. Is the equation being satisfied? If x plus 3 is 0 and the value for x is given 3, that means just replace x with 3. So just write 3 plus 3 is 0. So is 3 plus 3 0? No, it's
No.
6, which is not equal to 0. So is the equation satisfied? No.
No.
Okay. Now the next one is x plus 3 is 0, but now it is given that x is 0. So if x is 0, that means I will substitute x over here. I will get
Yeah.
0 plus 3 is 0. So what is 0 plus 3?
3. No.
3. And
It's
here
wrong.
I have 0. So it is again not satisfied. So you'll write no. Now I have the third one. X plus 3 is 0 and x is minus 3.
Yeah,
Substitute the
ma'am.
value.
Yeah. Yes, because minus 3 plus 3, additive inverse gives 0.
Yeah. So yes. So can you do such type of questions?
Yeah, ma'am.
Very simple. Now I'll write a few equations for you and their values. You have to. The first one is x minus 7 is 1. X minus 7 is 1 again. Please do this. Tell me is the answer yes or no.
Yeah, ma'am.
Solve for all and then tell
First
me.
one, yeah, ma'am. For the first one, the answer is yes.
Okay.
Then second one, n minus 7 is equal to 1.
For the first one, it's yes. Okay, first you tell me the answers, then I'll check. Just say yes or no.
First one, no.
Okay, no. Solve them all together and then tell me.
Okay.
Just give me a minute, Hermine. I'll reshare.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I done. I have completed.
Okay.
The first one is no.
Okay.
The second one is yes. Third, no. Fourth one, yes. Fifth one, no.
Okay, let's check your answers. The first one is no, correct, because 7 minus 7 is 0. Yes, correct. No, correct. 5 into 0 is 0. Yes, no. Okay, good. I have a few more questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Just give me a minute. Sorry.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, Harmeen, I'm there. We have the next
Okay.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
One is m by 3 gives me 2. You have to check the value for x is minus 6.
Yeah, ma'am.
X is 0 and a, sorry, m it is. So m is minus 6, m is 0 and m is 6. The equation is same only. You
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The first one, minus 6, no.
okay?
Then the second one, 0, no. And the third one, 6. Yes.
Okay, very good. All your answers are correct. Now we shall move ahead. Okay. I'll now teach you how to solve a linear equation by the hit and trial method. Okay. Solving an
Yeah, ma'am.
equation, what does solving mean?
Yeah. Solving means like you have to find the values of the variables.
Okay, finding the value of the variables. Right. So the first
Yeah.
method is the trial and error method. So the trial and error method says that just keep guessing the values of the variable and whatever fits, that is your answer. Okay. Like consider
Yeah.
f5p plus 2 is 17. So in
Yeah.
this, I have to find a value of p so that the equation is satisfied. I'll start from, let us consider p is 1. So if p is 1, my answer shall be 5 into 1 plus 2 is 17. But 5 into 1 plus 2 is actually 7, which is not equal to 17. That means my assumption is wrong. Go to the
Yeah.
second thing. I'll consider that p is equals to 2. Now I'll just do 5 into 2 plus 2 will give me 17. This actually gives me 12 and not 17. Again, my equation is not satisfied. So, no,
Yeah.
not my answer. Let's go to 3. I have p is equals to 3, which gives me 5 into 3 plus 2 is 17. And it actually gives me 17. 15 plus 2 is 17. So that means this is my
Yeah.
correct answer. The value for
Yeah,
p
ma'am.
is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how we do
Like
the hit
we,
and try.
yeah, ma'am. Like we have to consider the values. Like we have to check with the values. Like p is equal to this values of variable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You have to keep counting the values. I'll give you more questions. Let's assume 3m minus 14 is 4. So over here, I can again just do, let's consider m is 1. Always start from 1. If m is 1, so 3 into 1, 3 minus 14 gives me 4. No, it gives me minus 11 is not equal to 4. Let's consider m is 2, not the answer. So 3 into 6, 2 minus 14 is 4. No, this is also not correct. Third one we have m is 3. 9 minus 14 is 4. No, not correct. M is 4. So it was 3m. Okay. So 3 into 4
Yeah.
is 12 minus 14 is 4. No. Let's consider m is 5. So 15 minus 14 is 4. No. M is 6. 18 minus 14 is 4. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
it is correct. Okay. Now, see in the questions where it will be given to you that use the hit and trial method, the questions will be very easy. See, although I did all the steps, I first consider the value of 1, then 2, then 3, and so on. But you can
Yeah.
actually do it directly as well. See,
Yeah.
what you have to do, you know the table for 3, you know the multiples of 3. So you basically have to write a multiple of 3 over here such that on subtracting with
Yeah.
14, you get 4, right?
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 18. All these are 9, 12, 15, and then 18. So you already know the previous numbers are smaller than 14. So those cannot be my answer. So my answer is
Yeah.
only. You can also just do it by mental maths. I
Yeah,
would
ma'am.
suggest that if you are able to do this question with the mental maths, do it that way. But in your answer, just in the solution on the paper, just write these things as well. Okay, just write these
Yeah.
things for the step marking.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, now we have a various statements with us. First one is Irfan says,
Yeah.
okay, you have to form an equation out of this. Just read the question.
Yeah. Ivan says that he has 7 marbles, then 5 times the marbles, then Permit has. Ivan has 37 marbles.
Yeah, so see, the number of marbles with Irfan is already given to you, which is 37. So,
37.
so what will be the number of marbles with Permeet, first of all? Let's consider them to be any variable x. Okay,
X.
now let's try to form the equation. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles, more than 5 times the marbles with Permeet. What will be the equation?
Um, more than 7 marbles and 5.
Just
Seven X.
no, it's not 7x. It's 7 marbles more than 5 times. Five times. So 5x. And
Yeah, 5.
7 more. So plus 7. If it was 7
Yeah.
less, then what would you have
Yeah.
done?
7X plus.
No, if it was